True love will never force you to engage in sex. Using sex to manipulate a man will eventually fail. In fact, true love will wait. A man who doesn't love you will not change his mind because of sex. Now, if he gets married to you because the sex is good, it will be very fatal to your marriage. In fact, the true test of true love is even when you don't want sex and he's willing to wait. And him waiting doesn't necessarily mean that he's going out there to get his pleasure. He's waiting and not sharing himself with anybody out there because he has found the one. How do you know you're in love? How do you know if someone is in love with you? Because it's very important to be able to identify true love and what love is not, especially if you're considering taking your relationship to the next level. Now, don't forget that lust and sexual attraction are similar to love, but they're different in so many ways. And of course, there are many ways to say I love you, but a person's actions speak far louder than these words. So in this episode today, I'm going to show you some common signs of true love. Sign number one is that the relationship is far more important than winning an argument or being right. Of course, it's normal for any couple to get into an argument from time to time. I mean, you do argue with your best friends. You're not always going to agree because we have different perspectives to certain things. But there should not be derogatory languages, low blows, or you focusing on trying to hurt your partner just because you want to win. When you're really in love, this is what happens. Your relationship becomes a lot more important than just winning the fight or hurting your partner or being right. And even if your partner did something that hurt you, real love means that you're willing to forgive your true love for nearly anything, although you do have a deal breaker. So invariably, forgiveness, kindness, and valuing the relationship are the real signs of true love. Listen, if you want a successful relationship, then you must decide if you want to be right or you want to be happy. The second sign of true love is when you both prioritize your needs. This is another sign of true love, prioritizing your partner's needs. Even if you are in a long distance relationship, you tend to see that both of you are prioritizing each other's needs. You see, true love goes beyond just passionate sex or romantic love to something known as compassionate love, which invariably inspires positive behaviors towards your significant other or your partner. You find that you both are supportive of each other, you're more charitable, you are more self-sacrificing, even your partner is self-sacrificing, and you attend to your partner's needs, even when it involves a cost to yourself. You don't care because you want to see them happy just as much as they want to see you happy. So compassionate love involves feelings and actions that focus on concern, caring, and an orientation towards understanding, supporting, inspiring, helping your partner when they're in need, even if you're in a long distance relationship. So instead of a quid pro quo relationship, real love involves taking care of your loved ones, taking care of your partner's welfare and needs, while also knowing that they will do the same for you when you're in need. So real love involves giving and caring for each other without expecting or demanding anything in return. See, you've come to a point of real love or true love when you know that your partner is meeting your needs just as you are meeting your partner's needs without any form of expectation. You're not expecting them to do anything for you in return. And even if they do anything in return, they're doing it because they want to. They want to see you happy. with the end goal. Do I make sense? So any relationship where you're doing stuff in order to expect something in return, then it's not really true love. And true love would always give back. You don't necessarily have to cajole true love to give back. True love finds a way of giving, and that's why it's impossible for you to love without giving, but you can give without loving. Do you get the drift? You can give without loving, but it's impossible for you to love without giving. If you're in a relationship where you're not receiving as much as you're giving, then it's not balanced. Number 3 sign of true love is the deep investment you have in your significant other's growth and success. Now, true love involves being deeply invested in your lover's growth and success in life. And to survive and thrive, everything needs to grow. Because when you're truly in love, you will want to help your lover grow in their business, in their career. You want to support their goals in life, because true love will grow together without fear or resistance. So when your partner succeeds, you know invariably that you will be happy for their successes in life, and you will be committed to helping them achieve it in all areas of their life. And they too would do same for you. So supporting your partner is just one way to be a better wife and a better husband. But if you are in some sort of relationship where in your career, your partner is not helping you grow, he or she is not pushing you to grow, they really don't love you. Because if they do, your growth is going to be paramount to them. Number 4 sign of true love, or number 4 sign of you finding true love, is you find out that in your relationship there is honesty and there is deep trust. See, real love brings with it honesty and a deep trust. And this works both ways. So if your partner loves you, they will be honest with you in all ramification, even about things that are difficult to discuss. So if you really are in love, you'll be honest with your loved one about your past or your future or whatever, even when it is tough. Because true love also involves trusting each other. And for you to trust another person, you have to be able to be honest with that person. And honesty is what also breeds trust, or causes trust to be ingrained in that relationship. So the flip side of the coin is, if your partner constantly has to know everything about your whereabouts, what you're doing, who you're with, they don't trust you. And a lack of trust is a lack of love. So if you're still single, look for a good man who is honest, because honesty breeds trust. And I will tell you for a fact that a sign of love is, the feeling that you can confide in your loved one. So ask yourself, are you hiding back? Are there some things you can't share with them? And do you worry that they're also not confiding in you as well? If that's the situation in your relationship, then this may not be true love that you're looking for in your life. Because true love, you'll be open about everything, you'll be honest, and there will be trust in that relationship. Number 5 sign of true love is you noticing that it just goes beyond sex with both of you. Of course, while a good sexual relationship is definitely important, true love goes beyond sex. So if you find out that they're focusing on your personality traits such as fun, kindness, humor, and intelligence more than your body, then know that they see you beyond your body or what your body can offer. However, I would like to state that sex is not love. Love is not sex. You can have sex and not be in love. A man can have sex with you and not be in love. And you can also be in love and not engage in sex. Doesn't mean that you don't love the person or the person doesn't love you. Also have this at the back of your mind that a man may hate you and still have sex with you. So you've got to be wise. Using sex to manipulate a man will eventually fail. And it is self-deception to think that giving him sex will make him love you more, will make him stay with you. True love will never force you to engage in sex. In fact, true love will wait. A man who doesn't love you will not change his mind because of sex. So if he tells you to prove your love by having sex with him, he's only using you, and in no time he will dump you. If he is in it for sex, better sex will take him farther away from you. So if you have made the mistake of trying to use sex to buy this man, now is the time to reassess your relationship and to build it on the right foundation. Now, if he gets married to you because the sex is good, it will be very fatal to your marriage. Let him get married to you because he loves you, honors you, feels a strong emotional, mental and spiritual connection with you, and wants to spend the rest of his life with you. If these things are not there, please recalibrate and get yourself a person who would honor your body, and love you for who you are without necessarily having sex with you. In fact, the true test of true love is even when you don't want sex and he's willing to wait. And him waiting doesn't necessarily mean that he's going out there to get his pleasure. He's waiting and not sharing himself with anybody out there because he has found the one. You heard me, right? God is getting hot. Sign number 6 that you found true love, or you have true love in your relationship, is that your partner, your significant other's pain is your pain. Now, if you feel emotional or physical pain when your partner is in pain, that's a sign of true love. True love involves feeling responsible for a loved one's welfare. And when a loved one is feeling bad, you want to cheer them up, right? You can't ignore it when your true love is hurting because you're right there with them. You're feeling their pain. And so you want to comfort them and, if possible, remove their pain. Incredibly, science has found out that just the touch of the one that you love helps to reduce pain. I don't know how true this is, but I read of a recent study that discovered that when an empathetic partner holds the hand of a partner in pain, their heart and respiratory rates sinks and the pain dissipates. So it can only mean one thing, which is the more empathy that a partner has for their loved one, the stronger this analgesic effect is, and the greater the synchronization between the two partners when they touch. Now, I can attest to the fact that this is really true because I know that there was a friend of mine that I really, really liked, really, really loved, in fact. And when this friend of mine got so sick, I would feel their pain, literally. I would feel sick. I would fall sick. I didn't really understand that. It only happened with people that I am emotionally connected to, that when they fall sick, in no instant, I fall sick immediately. It's been ages, maybe because I've not really had emotional attachment with anyone for a while. So I've never really had that. But I had that way back when I was in my university. Once someone fell ill, someone that I was emotionally attached to fell ill, I would immediately fall ill. Number 7 sign of true love is the willingness to compromise. I mean, the willingness to compromise is a huge determinant whether you both would last or you're even meant to be. Even when you share many of the same values, you won't always agree on everything. But real love will involve a willingness to compromise, because when you're truly in love, you're committed to the relationship fully. So compromise involves working together to come to an agreement that you both are comfortable with. And this doesn't mean that one person is giving in all the time, but both partners must be willing to compromise at every given point in time. Now, while I think that a willingness to compromise is an important sign of true love, it still shouldn't involve feeling like you have to compromise your beliefs or your values for your partner to be happy. All right? It's about trying to understand your partner's point of view. It's about coming to an agreement together, or at least agreeing to disagree to perceive the love that you both share. Okay? Number 8 sign that you both are meant to be, and this is true love, is that you work together as a team. True love is all about working together as a team. You can't say you're both truly in love if you're not working as a team. Sometimes one partner needs to step up and help out more. And at other times, the other partner needs to just take over. It's teamwork. When two people are in love, they combine strength and work together as a team. And together, they are able to create something very special. They work together to achieve, both of you work together to achieve goals, your life goals and objectives. Because the success of your relationship invariably depends on the strength of your teamwork. So if you are going to choose a partner, make sure that you're looking out for some of the qualities of a good team player, like communication, adaptability, commitment, selflessness, enthusiasm, discipline, and dependability. And all of these qualities are an important part of a good teamwork in a loving relationship or even a marriage. Do you understand? Number 9 sign that you both are meant to be together is the fact that you want to be together even during tough times. See, every couple is going to go through crisis in their relationship. But fighting fair and mutually respecting each other is going to help keep your relationship healthy. No two relationship is perfect, because unfortunately life isn't always going to be sunshine and rainbows. But no matter what, any stressful event that you're dealing with, true love will mean that you're offering support and protection. Even when failures, losses, and challenges come along, you're going to be there to support. You're not finding the easy way out. Number 10 sign that you both are meant to be together and you have true love is that you're showing respect, because true love means showing respect for each other. In fact, one of the most important questions to ask about your significant other is, does this person that is looking at me right now truly respect me? Because respect involves respecting your partner's right to be himself or herself. It involves striving to treat each other as equals. So when you truly love someone, you will respect and value their opinions and listen non-judgmentally. A partner who respects you will be proud to want to hear what your advice is, will communicate with you, and will respect your boundaries as well, both physically, mentally, and otherwise. And on a side note, cheating is a major sign of disrespect. So if your partner is cheating on you, I don't care what the excuse is, they don't respect you. Because you can't cheat on someone that you say you love. If you love a person, you will not cheat on that person. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you love a person, if you say you love a person, you will not cheat on them. So that's it. This is where we end it. Please do subscribe. And if you do like my content, don't forget to share, subscribe, and I'll be back in your faces. Do know that I love you, but God loves you best. Mwah.